I'm trying to say something. You can't ask for recognition on these issues unless somebody points out that it is an issue in the first place.
I think I started my career at a time where if it wasn't close to 50% of women in law school, it was pretty close to that.
A lot of barriers have been fought before I was born. However, there's still more to be done.
Living in Canada as a well-educated woman, I don't probably share a lot of the challenges that other women face these days. In my world, the barriers are invisible.
I very much remember being in a hearing where, it was very easy to remember my male coworker's name, but my name, even though I'd emailed with this person back and forth, it's on the pleadings, couldn't take the time to get it right.
I was a supervisor at a certain position. As much as they gave support, it wasn't the support I needed. I felt like I was lost. To finally have stability and support in my role was a huge thing for me.
I certainly have faced those barriers. I think that they are very common in the practice of law. They really need to have a client base in order to have power. Historically, it's happened very naturally for men.
I started out in public accounting, so that is very competitive. I'm up against a lot of men who don't have the same demands on their life as I do as a woman and as a mother in particular.
I think the ongoing barrier is the change in social perception. Over the past 100 years, there have been inventions and implementations that have allowed us to pursue more things. That doesn't necessarily equate to people changing their opinions or their points of view on what is appropriate for a woman to do versus what's appropriate for a man to do.
Statistically, women still take on the lion's share of the home and childcare.
There needs to be some conscious thought as to how our working world is designed to still reflect an idea that there is somebody at home that's available all the time to take care of the needs of kids while somebody else works. It's not a 9 to 5, one parent stays home anymore.
I have a lot of advice for men, especially male leaders, which is to be more involved in their home life. If my boss has to leave early because his kid is sick, that gives me the freedom to do that. Now they're not making an allowance for me because I'm a woman, because I'm a mother. It's just understood that family is important no matter what.
Part of what the role of a lawyer is to remove that imbalance, remove that bias, and to advocate strongly for that person to put them on a level playing field.
If you have the privilege to step in and say, absolutely not, we're not gonna tolerate this, do it. Accelerate action means doing the hard stuff.
Accelerate action to me means knowledge and empowerment.
I think accelerated action for me means not having to apologize.
It takes much longer than anyone wants, I think, who wants to create change. So it's a matter of perseverance.
If we all say the same thing, if we all can find common ground, we will be able to make those societal advances.
I was born into a time shaped by the sacrifices and progress of women before me. When they set the pace, the next generation will always overtake and do better. And those gray areas that we still have today, we can actually make it better for the next generation.